Okay.
Negative
What are we
10,000. All right,
doing?
boys,
I don't
that's
know.
the stream.
We forgot. Once again, whenever we take any sort of break, we forget how to
We're
do this.
playing Geoguessr. We're gonna start with Geoguessr.
Eventually.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
been a minute.
that's
How
right.
have you
We
guys
don't
been?
start with the. It's been so long since we've done this because my
Yeah.
basement was filled with.
Yeah, and I got COVID.
And water, but mostly.
Oh yeah.
Actually, mostly water, but it stunk.
How's it
It
now?
stunk really bad. Fine.
It's like
That's
back the way
unfortunate.
it was.
Yeah, pretty much.
I see some stuff got moved, but yeah, that's good that there's
Yeah.
not like a lingering smell or damage.
Oh yeah.
So it's just a pipe that broke?
Yeah, there's like a pipe like downstream of there's one right behind the computer. There's a pipe just like going across and like down outside of the building. It like broke or something. And so it wasn't able to drain all the water. And so those of us, I think those of us especially those of us on the end of the building, like I think are further that way. Neighbors got it worse. But like there's kind of an open pipe that the washer plugs like connects to.
If you
And
know what
like
I mean.
yeah, and toilet water was just like bubbling out of that.
Sounds hot. How did you get any work done with something that sexy going on?
I didn't.
Oh.
Not any work down here done.
That therein lies the problem.
Yeah.
This is all adding up.
That's kind of the gist.
Yeah, and I got COVID around the same time, or just before, I guess. That was fun.
Yeah.
I'd recommend it.
Same.
Yeah, it's sort of like a an adventure in a way. You get to lie there in bed, sniffling and having headaches and having trouble breathing. It's all good and it's all fun. It's all fine.
I'm not sure how much that. I remember just being fucking tired all the time.
Oh yeah,
That was,
and the
that was
fatigue.
mainly how it manifested for me. It's just like I was fucking like weak and like shaky and tired, and
The entire list of
I just like sat on the couch all day every day.
the entire list of like possible symptoms on like the CDC or whatever. I got every single one of them. Yeah, every single one of them.
That's wild.
Yeah,
It was a short time frame, right?
yeah. I lost my sense of not smell but taste. I had the diarrhea, headache, fatigue, soreness or whatever. Yeah. I got the whole cocktail, the whole shebang. So that wasn't very fun.
Have you had it, Ryobi?
Yeah, I had like some cold symptoms, and then I had a really bad fever for like 12
Fever too.
hours, and I basically had to like sleep through it, and like
Yep.
was just sweating while I slept, and that kind of sucked. But by like I don't know, noon of the next day, it was the fever was more or less gone or on its way out, and then it was just cold symptoms after that.
Yeah.
I remember just sitting on the couch and not being able to do anything.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, I should do something, and I'd get up and I'd be like, fucking like tired and like sore and shaky, and I'd be like, I don't know, I'm gonna sit back down on the couch.
Yeah. Yeah, the fever like
I
sweats.
caught it. I caught it just in time for like where at work we get off like basically like the like week between Christmas and New Year. And I caught it around that time, and like I was basically sick for
all of Christmas break.
Yeah, for like the entire like every single day I had off, I was sick.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that really sucks.
I fucking cheated, absolutely cheated.
Sorry, I keep messing with my mic. I swear I turned the volume up, but it was like I was going lower, so then I turned it back down, I guess, but that must be up.
Yeah.
You have a Yeti. Is left up on the volume dial?
You mean clockwise or counterclockwise?
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise is down.
What
the hell?
Too far.
Wait, okay, I'm just doing a test now. I'll probably cut this out, but I'm just so curious.
I had to mess with my audio because my cable came loose, and I think it was going off. Discord wasn't reacting to it wasn't lighting up at all.
La 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 la
I think I fixed
la.
it since.
It's like not changing anything. I swear.
Make sure that's what it's selected on Discord on the input device under voice settings.
Yeah. I was checking OBS first, and it was yeah. It's
okay.
my Yeti on both.
I had to reset
I swear
it
the
for
dial
9.
is just like they just add it as it's like it's just a dial that does nothing that people can mess with.
I think it does make a difference.
Yeah, it probably does, but I swear I'm not seeing a difference. But I turned it up.
I hate the dial on these headphones because it's so loose and like it's accessible from both like sides of the dial.
Yeah, the hyper. What are they called? The hyper
Something.
the hyper X Cloud Alpha or some shit.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Who cares? Who
We're
gives
not.
a shit?
We're not gonna remember their
We're
name.
not ripping it. We don't care.
Yeah, not until they pay us. Y'all better
Yeah.
pay us for our 45 views, max.
Yeah.
Absolute max. So yeah, but other than that, I mean, this was the longest break we've taken out. I don't even know if that's
The
true.
longest break we've taken in a while.
Yeah, that's for sure. How was?
Oh wait, yeah, I was actually. Sorry, finish your thought.
I was just gonna ask how everyone's time off was. I mean, this is such a grueling work environment.
Yeah, so you guys had fucking bad shit, but I actually had good shit that happened like we published our last episode on like April 8th, and then that weekend was the weekend I went to an anime convention, so I haven't actually talked about it since. We haven't had an episode since I went to that. So kind of a different vibe from PAX, more focused on like there's a lot more people cosplaying. George, you would have hated it.
Oh,
you wouldn't have recognized anyone.
Oh no.
Well, listen, like for me, I think I'm like reasonably
aware
in the know for like
yeah.
at least like recognize what shows are what. I recognized 50%, and then only half of that number was stuff I'd actually read or watched. There's so much stuff that I just had no idea about. I'm like, who is this?
I'm technically 3 episodes into an anime right now, so
nice. Which one?
Dragon Ball, the original.
Oh God.
Yeah.
We talked about this, but we haven't had an episode since you did this.
There's a lot of Goku.
Why did you start watching Dragon Ball?
As a child, dick and balls for some reason.
That's why you started watching.
No.
There's something.
I started watching it.
They're a lot more. I don't know. Like open about that in Japan or something like that. Cause like
not anymore.
Like early like Pokemon manga, you could see Ash's dick and balls too.
So weird. I don't get why. Why would anyone want to see that? Oh,
it's just the human body, George. It's just natural.
It's gross and disgusting and despicable. Anyone who has a dick and balls should be ashamed.
George, you need to know what Kid Goku's dick and balls look like in order to fully understand what happens in Dragon Ball Super 30 years later.
Oh,
I imagine it's somewhat representative of the characters' childhoods or something.
The characters are fiction, so the childhoods or whatever.
The creator's childhoods.
Oh, the creator. That makes more sense. They saw
just
a lot
around.
of dick and balls as a child.
Maybe, or they walked around with their dick and balls out a lot as a kid.
Interesting.
How many more times do you think we can say dick and balls before YouTube flags us?
Well, we're 10 minutes in, right? I think it's only a minute in, so we're not allowed to say dick and balls.
I don't know. We'll test that.
We're probably already flagged.
That's okay.
I censor every single time we said dick and balls. So
what are you gonna put instead? You can't just leave it.
It'll just be duck quacking sounds.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, or like some animal. I'll replace it with an animal sound.
But yeah,
or swear words.
Yeah,
different swear words. Worst words.
Yeah, I replace it with the C word, the N word, the F word, the other S word, all the words.
Oh,
clunky.
Yep.
Should I was wondering if I should censor. I see a lot of people on YouTube that are obviously more successful than us because
Well,
everyone's more successful
George, here's the
than us.
thing. We're not getting any money, so it's not impacting us.
Yeah, I guess, but like it could be affecting us in the algorithm or whatever. The shadow hand of the algorithm, always manipulating and controlling our minds.
Yeah, fucking master hand and crazy hand bullshit.
Yeah.
Speaking, I saw a lot of like not anime stuff too.
Yeah.
Like there was just a Mandalorian guy walking around.
Always a Mandalorian, always.
Yeah, and it's just like
And you had
he probably made that for PAX, and he's like, I'm here anyway, and I fucking have the armor.
Yeah, and then it was unfortunate because you had to go up and like you had to take his clothes off because you know this is an anime, so
yeah,
you had to take charge.
You think that, but nobody stopped him.
Star Wars isn't an anime. Strip now.
Nobody stopped him. It was weird.
We want to see your dick and balls.
It was my first time there, so I didn't feel comfortable calling him out. But you're absolutely right. It's not an anime.
Yeah, you should have called security.
Strip down to your. Once you got your dick and balls out, then you're doing an accurate.
Then you're Kid Goku,
yeah.
Oh, dude, that could be. You have to get a wig. Other than that, and a tail. Yeah. I have to get a wig and a tail, but other than that, Kid Goku.
Yeah.
Just a wig and do Ash.
Yeah.
Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, from the manga.
But how are they gonna? I guess I'll get like a Pikachu doll too.
Yeah. Why did we never see Pikachu's dick and balls? That's what I want to know.
I think we might.
Counterpoint.
I
you
bet,
always
if
see
you looked at the
Pikachu's
manga, you'd see Pikachu's dick and balls.
You always see it. It's always there.
That's a good thought. I hope it is.
I guarantee you they drew Pokemon with dick and balls.
He's just moving so fast. You can't see it. It's too fast to draw.
Manga.
Speaking of his tail, like a lot of the anime so far, I mean, I'm only 3 episodes in, but has just been like Goku being like, oh, it's okay that you don't have a tail, and then Burma being like, I don't, or Bulma or whatever her name is, being like, I don't want a tail, you piece of shit.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's a plot point for a while, but you don't. Yeah.
I'm
the fact
excited
that
to see
Bulma doesn't
where
have
they
a tail.
go
I
with
mean,
this.
Bulma will get a tail eventually.
Yeah.
What? No, she won't.
No spoilers, RJ.
God.
Come on, idiot.
But yeah, anyway, there's a lot of like not anime stuff. There's actually some really cool like Star Wars, like I don't know if they're like tapestries or like banners or like wall hangings or like cloth and stuff. They're actually pretty cool. There's like ones with like the different like iconic like starships. There's like a Millennium Falcon one, an X-wing one, the fucking Mandalorian ship, the Razor Crest. Yeah, and then
I just got to the part in the Mandalorian where Ahsoka shows up or whatever her name is. It's pretty dope. I love the scene where she's like turning on her lightsabers to kill, and then she'll turn them off and run through the fog, and then turn them on again just to kill someone, and then turn them off again and run through more of the fog. That shot was so cool. Yeah,
that was very good cinematography.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
And also, I'm a sucker for anyone who uses like 2 weapons at the same time. That's always cool.
Yeah, dual wielding is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Who cares about being optimal when it's fucking sick as hell?
Yeah, I loved my Skyrim. I always do a sneak playthrough, but one time I usually do a stealth archer, but one time I did a stealth dual wielding like daggers playthrough, and I felt so cool, just like basically one shotting like fucking giants. By the time I maxed everything out just with these fucking dual wielded fucking blades.
You stab him in the ankle and like have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's like the damage multipliers. It basically didn't matter whatever dagger you were using. You could one-shot anything. It's like, well, I get 100 times damage for being sneaking, and then 200 times damage for using daggers.
Yeah.
And you have the gloves from the Assassin's Guild, the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And I'm doing an extra 100 times damage for dual wielding.
I never get through. I'm playing Oblivion right now, but I never get through Oblivion because I played Skyrim first, and then going backwards is always hard for me. Like I like Oblivion, and I always get like through like I don't know, maybe 20 hours of gameplay, and then I'm just like, I wish this was Skyrim. I want to be playing Skyrim.
Yeah. Honestly, good on you for even like being able to try it.
Yeah.
Bethesda's so bad at combat.
Yeah, I know.
It is a
combat
role
just
playing
gets
game.
Like,
at the end of
boring.
the day.
even their best combat games have really bad combat.
Yeah.
Wait, what's an example? Because I just started playing Doom, and that's a lot of fun. I think
That's not a Bethesda. That's id.
Yes, it is. It's a Bethesda game.
Well, it's Bethesda produced, but they didn't. They're not the ones who made the game. They just gave id some money to make the game.
Well, they're
I
good.
don't know. They got their
good at,
name on it.
The publisher.
I didn't.
They're good at giving money. They gave good money.
But like id was the software studio.
Yeah, but whose money did they use, RJ? So
And it sounds like they're aware of their own shortcomings
Yeah.
and are therefore dodging the issue. So that's just really smart business sense.
Uh-huh.
I think that,
Yeah.
I think that's why I tend to do stealth playthroughs of the Elder Scrolls games, because
Because it minimizes
combat
combat
speed.
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just shoot people
Fair enough.
before they come up to me.
I just really like role playing as someone with actual muscles.
Yeah,
Muscles
I don't have
enough to
role
draw
play
the
as that.
bowstring back on a bow.
Yeah.
I like role playing as someone who can walk around quietly.
Somebody who can stay in a crouched position for more than 3 seconds at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no! Even thinking about crouching, no.
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
Crouching is the worst.
Crouching is horrible.
It's so funny. So many games are like, crouch to go into stealth. I'm like, no one can walk any distance in that posture.
Yeah.
It's just not a thing.
And then I'm like mad at some games for like not having
Kind of like
a
hunch
crouch
over,
run.
but
But it's like if you try to crouch and run in real life, that would be immensely difficult.
yeah.
Yes.
So.
Let me completely crunch my lungs together and restrict my leg movement. But also use somehow, this is basically invisibility.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry. Quick other thing. So I also, this is completely unrelated, but on this also in between episodes, I play volleyball, but I went to like a beach volleyball facility, like an indoor facility that had like sand, and that was kind of fun to play. And I'm not really going anywhere with this, but at that event, not advertised anywhere. This was just like supposed to be like, oh yeah, we rented out like a facility to play like beach volleyball. So just we're gonna do that for a couple hours instead of like in a gym. So people were like, you could like play barefoot and stuff, and that's kind of fun, and it's really hard to jump.
Could you play
Also,
in the nude?
No, but some people did take their shirts off because it was like warm enough inside. But
did any of them take out their dick and balls like Goku?
No. But there was once again, not advertised anywhere, but there was a drag queen who was present, and they did a couple dance numbers in between games.
That'd be illegal in a lot of states now. Oh wait, shit, we're not allowed to get political. Whoops.
Okay, I was about to
It's
ask. Like,
factual.
I was like, huh?
Yeah, I guess
Well,
that's true.
Maybe.
Well, not my state, I guess. Not yet.
I'm pretty sure Tennessee outlawed drag queens because Lizzo like came on stage in a Nashville concert recently and like brought out a drag queen in protest.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the post. I didn't see the concert.
Yeah, neither did I. No one watches
Actually,
Lizzo.
I was at
Are
the
you
front of the
kidding me?
No, I don't think I've ever been to Tennessee, and
I have.
now I have a reason not to go.
Wait, is Tennessee the one that has that like? Oh, what's the tourist place that's just
Tennessee
like?
has Nashville. It has like music
There's
for.
like it's either Tennessee or Kentucky has this town that's basically just a tourist trap. Forgot
Is
what
that-
it's called.
Is that Nashville?
No,
that Nashville?
no, because Nashville like has actual like music and like is a
Charlottesville?
city. I can't remember what it's
Not
called.
Charlottesville. It's
Someone, if we get any viewers on this episode, someone will know what I'm talking about. But
yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, our sample size is too small to answer this
Yeah.
question.
If only we got 400 million views on this.
Oh yeah.
There's a
If
place
only.
there is a place somewhere down there that like I've heard is like oh, one of the best places to go like vacationing in America.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be.
I thought that was I almost went to Nashville. My brother and I are actually planning to go, but then he
Not
went somewhere
Nashville.
else.
Okay, I'm gonna Google it.
Nashville's the only town I know.
Tourist.
Louisville? I think there's the Baseball Hall of Fame there.
It's not Charlottesville. It's something like that or something.
Louisville
I
is in
think.
Kentucky. That's all right. I know 2 towns.
Well, it
How
might
the
be.
fuck do
Yeah.
you spell Tennessee? I think it's like that. Nope. Of course I was wrong.
TENN.
Oh, Dollywood. No, not Dollywood.
Dolly.
That's an amusement
Dollywood
park.
sounds like a fake, like something I'd come up with
Gatlinburg.
for
It's Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Gatlinburg. I think.
Never heard of it. It sounds like a Civil War battlefield.
I'm pretty sure it is.
That's probably why I thought that then.
Maybe it's not Gatlinburg.
Wait, there's
Damn it.
battlefield in
Maybe.
Tennessee? Why would anyone want to go to Tennessee, even for a war?
I'll have to ask my mom because I know we went there once.
There wasn't even country music then. Why would they
Maybe it
go
was
there?
Gatlinburg, but maybe it wasn't. So I don't know. I'll report back. All
right, correction time. Good.
Yeah, correction time next episode. I'll tell you what my mom said we went to go visit or where.
Oh,
my mom
yeah.
said.
All right, just to put a bow on that. It was not advertised anywhere, but it was still fun. It was very interesting, and I had not personally been to a drag event before. And while there's only just the one of them there, it was interesting. Good experience overall.
Yeah.
Because I'm so out of like that realm.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah.
I wouldn't be exposed to that otherwise.
Yeah. I wouldn't be exposed to anything. I never leave this room.
This room, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't be exposed to anything because I don't live near a city.
you technically do. You technically live next to two.
You can be exposed to
I won't say
Yeah,
which, but
within an hour of two.
yeah.
can be
But,
exposed to
like,
lead at a high velocity.
That's a pretty
Detroit.
that's a pretty good distance, and I don't really want to go to either city.
I've seen a Beatles cover band. I think they're called Rain in Detroit at the Fox Theater.
yeah.
That was
That's
pretty
fun.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a while ago. This is like
Detroit.
Those
Those are good to go too.
this was like pre-pandemic, but it was really good. They sounded exactly like the Beatles. So
That's wild.
I don't know if they're still a thing, but if anyone has a chance to see Rain, I would highly recommend it. But anyway, do we want to move on to Geoguessr?
We probably should.
Yeah.
All right. So this week, for the game, quote unquote, segment of our podcast, we're playing some Geoguessr. We've done this
We're gonna
before.
find out if we're dumb.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna do
already
the
know
dumb
that.
test.
Yeah,
Which
we're
is,
gonna play the dumb test.
The dumb is it a
I think
playlist?
we'll
Is it a map?
pass.
It's a map created by Aiden Flanagan.
Thanks, Aiden.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aiden. All right, let's just jump right into
Yeah,
it.
let's just go into it. Rip the band-aid off.
Is this
We'll look
Sydney?
around.
Sydney. Oh, that's the
Yeah,
Opera
that's
House in Sydney.
That's the Sydney
It's the
Opera
one
House.
thing I know.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna
Woohoo.
get all these really fast.
Yeah, we might have
Well,
to
that's why
play
it's the
two
dumb
maps.
test.
Uh,
No.
Do we know exactly where the Opera House is?
no,
I sure don't, but hopefully there's a
pick a
sign
random place
It's
on the
Oh,
Oh,
coast.
just pick
that's probably the
near
bridge,
water.
right?
near water.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Opera House, right here. It says it. Sydney
Wow.
Opera House. Boom. 71 yards from location.
Jesus.
Gross. It gives it to us in yards.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay,
The
next
Louvre.
one. Yeah, this is the Louvre.
The Louvre. This is the
Louvre.
goddamn Louvre. Okay, let's see if
The
we can-
Louvre. The last two letters aren't pronounced.
that's the Arc de
Yeah,
Triomphe.
it's a very uncomfortable toilet. It's a
Yeah, but this
loo.
is America, so we call it the Louvre.
The Louvre.
Now we gotta find
Y'all
the...
ever gone to the Louvre?
No. Honestly, this might be the one thing in Paris that I would actually want to go see.
Yeah, I
Where
would
they
want to
got
see
the
the Arc de
Monet.
Triomphe.
Lissa?
Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of like you just kind of go to it and be like, oh, cool, there's a monument. Take
Yeah.
a picture of it and then kind of keep walking.
I also want to go to a place that they serve croissants.
That's literally.
Everywhere. They
That's
probably serve them in the fucking
In the
Louvre.
Louvre. Yeah, so I guess we could
You-
just double up those trips. Next episode will be the
We go to Paris episode.
Yeah.
Paris trip.
so we're gonna need money.
Oh my god! We just fucking drop it in Paris.
I
Don't
need to
look for
find the
fucking Louvre.
Louvre. We need to get
It's taking forever. We're just gonna do one map.
It's near the
Where-
center, right? I don't fucking know anything.
Who cares?
No, he's got to just. It's got to be one of these like blue markers. You just look
Tour
at the markers.
Eiffel, Maison, Statue de la Liberté.
Who-
Did you say Libert?
Libert. I actually am
Statue of
fluent.
Libertarians. That's what it is.
I'm actually fluent in I was gonna say Spanish. God damn. French. That's what they speak in France. I'm pretty
Yeah, you
sure.
sure do.
Yeah. God.
Honestly, our knowledge is
can't find
probably
it.
equivalent because I took French
Oh,
classes.
wow, we have a time limit. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put it here.
Yeah.
Boom.
How many are?
You
Oh, we were over
idiot.
a mile off.
Oh, it's
Okay,
France
again.
hour. Let's
Paris-
go.
Not just France again. This is Paris again.
Yeah, the same
Wait, it's
city.
what if it's the fake one?
in Vegas?
No,
this
it's
is not
not.
the one in Vegas. It's too
I'm
too
kidding.
tall.
I'm
Oh,
kidding.
okay.
It wouldn't
That's
be
way
a
too
dumb
tall.
test if it was the one in Vegas.
That'd be
Yeah.
that'd be really funny though.
It's
If
right
you just
here.
like
93
93
yards.
yards.
Yeah, we're back in the yards. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, where's this?
Okay.
Amsterdam, I assume, because that big sign says
Yeah,
Amsterdam.
just a big sign that says Amsterdam.
Is this
I'll
a...
take your word for it. I can't
I don't
read.
know any like big Amsterdam locations, so
Neither do I.
just go to Amsterdam and drop it in Amsterdam.
Just
No,
don't hit the
we gotta
airport. It's
figure it
not near
out.
the airport.
Yeah. Wait, how do
The
you know
airport's not
that?
near
It's
anything.
probably near the city center.
Oh, okay. Have you been to Amsterdam?
I've
No?
been to the airport.
Oh, interesting.
And it was foggy, so I didn't see anything.
This has Amsterdam in the name, so I hope it's this.
Yeah.
1 mile. We were close.
Wow, pretty close.
Pretty close.
I mean, we were guessing within a city.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's Big
right
Ben!
next to Big Ben.
And the
I don't know what bridge this
that's
is.
the
though.
London Eye. I've been there multiple times. Your boy was actually born in England. Fun fact about me.
You can just say you were born on the London Eye.
Yeah, I was actually born right there at the
Wild.
top. So
Born at the top of the Ferris wheel.
yeah, my mom's water broke, and
I've
It's
been
so
to the London
slow
Eye. I don't
that-
remember if I was ever in it.
this is probably Tower Bridge, right? Where's the?
Yeah, just pick a bridge and then look for the Ferris wheel.
I should know better, but I'm never my own chaperone when I go there. I'm always just
Chauffeur.
following family members
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. No.
It's definitely on the Thames somewhere.
Yeah.
I know that for sure.
You mean the Thames?
No, it's the Thames actually.
I'm pretty sure it's Thames.
Oh, you would know more than I would. So
I'm pretty sure it's Thames Potter, and that's actually where they got the guy's name from.
where the fuck? How do I not
For
know?
those-
That is
those wizard
that's
books.
Buckingham Palace, right? Where Big Ben is. How do I not know where that is?
Just look. I don't.
That's the,
I can't see the map. It's too small. You're on your own.
yeah.
I will find it. Palace. Oh, maybe it's this Palace of. Yeah, it
I
is.
can't-
It is near the London Dungeon. London Dungeon. Yep, London Eye.
The London Dungeon.
The London
Put
Dungeon.
it on the London Eye. Go to the bridge.
Yeah.
No, put it on the bridge,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. 25 yards,
25 yards.
baby. Let's
That's
go.
the closest one yet.
Hey, we're
Yeah.
not dumb.
We're not done.
We're not dumb.
I don't know if that's an accurate assessment.
No, it says
'Cause
right
we just
here. It
aced-
says
we
we're
aced
not
it.
dumb. Right here.
Well, actually, what if a high score means you are
That's it
dumb?
right there in plain English. We're not dumb.
Yeah.
That's what it reads out.
Well, I can't prove or disprove that because it's too small.
Okay. I guess
Do a
it's
smart test now.
Okay, smart test. Famous
No.
places? I guess that's it's moderate instead of very
I
easy.
could have sworn we did famous places. I mean, it's not the same famous places, I'm assuming.
Well, let's see. We'll see if we remember this. This is Broadway. Clearly Broadway.
Times Square?
No, I think George is right. It's Broadway.
Yeah, it's
It's in,
Broadway.
either way, it's New York.
Isn't
Yeah.
that the same thing?
I don't think
it
so.
could be. I don't know. I
Maybe.
have been to
Oh,
New
it is
York.
Times Square, or it's just off of Times Square.
Ah, okay, he was right. Unless they're the same thing, and then we're both right.
Yeah.
It's
I'd
definitely
recognize
Manhattan.
that Sunglasses Hut anywhere. Excuse me, Sunglass Hut, not sunglasses. My mistake.
Empire State Building, Times Square.
Boom shakalaka.
17 yards.
17 yards. Holy
Damn,
shit.
that was the
Let's
best one we
go.
got.
That's the best we got. That's wild.
Leaning Tower of
Leaning Tower of
Pisa.
Pisa. Oh, we have to find Pisa.
I don't actually know where this is.
I don't,
In Pisa.
Well, it's in Pisa. But where the
I don't
fuck
know
is
where
Pisa?
I don't know where Pisa is.
It's right next
Other than
to
in Italy.
It's right next to Rome, maybe.
I
Hopefully.
don't know what part of Italy Rome is in, honestly.
It's in the center. Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, it's kind of in the center.
All roads lead to Rome and also Pisa because it's nearby.
Yeah, hopefully. I didn't say that
I
with
feel
any
like it's
sort of
kind of-
actual
I feel like it's
authority.
east.
East never eat sour
some reason.
worms.
There's got to be like a blue. I feel like it shows you where landmarks are with like the little
Yeah.
blue icons, right?
Yeah, but only if you get like close enough.
Yeah, you have to be like this
Well,
close.
Want to get close enough.
Yeah. Where?
Just fucking dropping in Italy.
Okay.
No.
Let's go.
To the
We
center.
have to get with it.
Hurry
We have to
it
do
up.
better than 17 yards.
RJ's
wanna
got
say
places
meters.
to be.
We'll find.
Damn
Oh,
it,
it's
it's
no.
north
It's
Italy.
in northern Italy, northwestern Italy.
Dude,
There's Pisa. Yeah, you piece of
you
shit.
didn't find Pisa. You say
Moscow.
Yeah, Moscow.
God, what a fucking gorgeous building.
Is that St. Peter's Cathedral?
Yeah, St. Peter's. I think.
Damn it, it's in Russian. We
Or-
don't speak
well, it's
Russian.
a good thing we have a sign right there.
Just drop it in the middle of Moscow.
Oh yeah, we just need to find this sign. That's just a billboard, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's just a billboard.
I think if
Just
you
drop
zoom
it
in
the
enough,
middle
you'll
of
be able to see
Moscow.
this little truck.
Yeah, we gotta zoom in real close. Ooh, there's coffee.
Jesus Christ.
I'll fix.
Oh, I don't see coffee, so it's not that.
Yeah, it's not that.
It's actually a coffee shop. This building.
Damn, this is. actually pretty sick. I mean, I don't want to
It's a
go to
big wall.
Russia, but maybe if they have,
Yeah.
maybe if they have a
Regime change.
regime. Why does that word sound weird? Say it,
It's
RJ.
regime.
It's regime.
change.
Yeah. What?
Right? Is it this?
Under
Probably
new
not.
management.
I'm gonna go with this. Damn it. Of course it's the
2.8, not
center.
bad.
Of course it's the fucking center. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Hey, it's better
Oh,
than
but-
Pisa. You
Yeah.
kind of goofed it on Pisa.
Yeah, we're pieces
Ooh,
of shit.
This place is pretty.
Stop! You used that joke already.
I
I
only
can't
have
tell
so
what it
many
is, though.
many jokes.
This is like Roman bullshit.
No, this
Is this Cordoba?
Arabic.
Is this Cordoba? This might be Cordoba in Spain.
No, Qdoba's a burrito chain, RJ.
Where is that?
I don't. Probably southern Spain near the
Cordoba.
Okay, drop it in Cordoba. Let's find out.
Oh
Nope,
shit.
we were very wrong.
Istanbul.
Looks like it was Roman shit.
No, it's still Muslim shit.
Yeah, it's
Like,
it was
I'm
probably
pretty
just built
sure.
over it.
yeah.
A lot of shit was Roman shit at one point.
Yeah.
But the
No, I'm basing that off of nothing. I can't
Yeah.
tell that deep level of detail.
The architecture
Unlucky.
did look more. Oh, this is Niagara Falls.
But which side?
This
You gotta
is.
get those sweet yardage.
I've been there
This is-
multiple times.
this
This
is
is
the-
American side.
yeah, this is the American
Yeah.
side because on the other side you can see the
maple
needle
syrup?
that's on the big tower that's on the Canadian side.
I think I stayed in. I can't tell from here. One of these hotels I stayed in.
One of those hotels.
Yeah, one of them. Just can't remember which.
A hotel.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Niagara Falls. Here we go. We're on the U.S.
Just did
side.
bridge. We could try to
Oh, yeah.
judge based on the bridge.
Is that the bridge?
Oh.
I think that's the bridge.
I think that might
But
be
I
the
also
bridge.
have to trust you because I can't see really.
So where's the actual falls? Is it
No.
Horseshoe Falls, Goat Island?
Well, I think it's.
There's
It's
the
before-
falls.
It's gotta be before the island, right?
I think it's at the island. I think
Is it?
I have
think?
no idea.
I don't know.
this
just
is
fucking drop it.
after.
I've been there too, and I don't know based on this
Yeah.
map.
I think I'm gonna say it's
I've been
here.
there.
Isn't that the?
Oh, it's actually
Ooh,
on
very close.
this
It's
island.
on the island.
Wow.
Oh, that's why
RJ
it's a
was
weird
right.
view.
I should have listened to you.
Yeah, you should always listen to me. I'm always right.
No,
Except for when I
Damn.
said Cordoba.
yeah. And
I
that's
told
what
you
I
that
did
Cordoba
listen
was
to
a
you.
like
burrito
it could,
chain.
like what the?
did-
How are
it-
we going to tell it's in Istanbul? We can't fucking
Yeah, it was like
like.
inside a building.
I guess we could have. Could we exit the building?
I don't think. Yeah, you can usually
You-
walk
you
around. and we
try.
just
Yeah,
didn't
if we
try.
walked
Drive
around,
around
we
at
probably
all.
could have figured that out.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
would've
We're not-
been,
we tried
oh,
that-
that's
we-
the Blue Mosque or something. But like, it's just like a courtyard. And we can't
Yeah.
even see out of the courtyard. Just like see the like defined shape of the building.
We should have been basing it off like the shape of the clouds and stuff. That's how the pros do it. I bet.
Okay.
I-
We got a little bit of time.
I think we could just be done with the Geoguessr.
No. Why is it
Alright, we
giving
have to
us a
spend.
time?
We have 30 seconds max on each one.
Well, we only have 2 minutes anyway. I
All
don't-
right, well, good.
I don't
That'll make
remember
it
it
go
being
fast.
timed. I remember.
Well, that's
it-
probably whatever map you picked
It's somewhere in South
had settings
America
on it.
or Central America.
Yeah, it has to be.
I think you should pick Spain again.
No, this is
I
not.
think
You should
Spain.
pick
Cuba.
Cordova.
I don't.
What do you? Where is Cordova actually? What is Cordova?
Cordoba?
Cordoba is a city in Italy, isn't it?
No,
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 what
I
RJ
mean
was saying.
Spain. I meant Spain. I
yeah.
just said Italy. Yeah.
No, but like, what's Cordova famous for?
Their
there's,
cheese. They're very famous for their cheese.
And
There's an old like
Cheese
Muslim
factory
building there that has like these really gorgeous arches. At least I'm pretty
Mm.
sure it's Muslim.
I'm pretty sure the
Pepsi.
arches were made out of cheese, if I'm not incorrect.
okay, wait, sorry. We see Pepsi. I've narrowed it down. It is not most public American colleges because a lot of them have deals with Coke
Yeah.
instead of Pepsi. So we know
I
it's
say we
not.
go Columbia because it's kind of smack dab in the middle of all
Want
this.
to go Colombia? Okay.
Yeah.
I was
So-
gonna say Cuba because it's pretty like everything's
Americanized?
really close together. No.
Mm.
Everything's
Pretty
built
flat.
really close
You could be
together.
right, but damn.
Cuba would have been closer.
Yeah.
It's almost
Good
Cuba.
old Mexico.
Damn. I was hovering around Nicaragua,
The
which would have
Yucatan.
been closer as well. Then I was like, oh, it might be South America, so I didn't.
Okay, this is in
This
Arab
camera
state.
blurring looks like it's flooded.
Yeah, this is definitely Arab.
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't it Arab?
I don't know.
Or maybe
I can't
that's-
read.
I can't. I don't know. It's
I guess
vaguely
it could
Indian
be.
to me. but like
yeah, maybe.
that doesn't really look like
Kalki
Arabic.
Academy?
Yeah, maybe it is India.
Is that barbed wire?
I think it is.
Why is
Does
everything
India has small
fucking
streets?
blurred?
I feel like India has small streets.
Wait, doesn't this say? Did that say burger? Yeah, that says burger, so it can't be India, right?
I mean,
They
they could
don't-
have.
I would
don't-
argue. I would say that
Me-
is a fair point you are making.
Yeah.
So they don't eat beef at all, right? So
A lot.
Maybe
most
it's
people-
Pakistan?
A lot don't.
would it be Pakistan?
Oh wait, hold on. That looks like a cross on that building there,
Where?
on to your left.
Left. Oh yeah, it is a cross. I think there is some Christianity pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, that's a decent sized building.
So where do we think? Someone who knows geography better is like, these guys are idiots.
Zoom in on that.
We only have 30 seconds.
Oh shit.
We gotta make a guess.
Okay, Ethiopia.
What?
Yeah. Jesus, take the
No,
wheel. I
It's
don't
not
know.
Ethiopia. I'm overruled.
No.
I think it's Pakistan.
Try
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Try Pakistan.
It was India.
It
Not
wasn't
bad.
India.
Not bad.
But we didn't get. I mean, it's not in the grand scheme of things. We got pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, we
not,
got
to say,
pretty close.
not to say that they're the same place, but they do have similarities.
Yeah. So
I can't believe that. Yeah, that was somehow better than our
it's
Some of the
weird to
other
me
ones
that
we
there
did.
was a burger place because I thought they were
Yeah.
really anti-beef.
It could be like lamb burger or something.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Okay, RJ Smart.
That's such a once
Holy
again.
shit, where is
Wow,
this?
people.
Whoa, we're like right next to the ocean and the
Or I
desert.
mean, we saw a church. Maybe it's a Christian neighborhood.
Maybe.
I want to go to this
They
ocean.
tried to bamboozle us.
Am I tripping? I swear I just saw an ocean. There it is. Why is this picture so different every
I don't
every
think
time I
that's
see
an ocean.
you don't?
The car is moving at 2 miles an hour,
Yeah.
so the photos
Jesus
are
Christ, I hate this.
Yeah,
Yeah, get to high ground. Get to
Yeah.
high ground. Oh, that does look like an ocean.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely an ocean.
All right, this is probably the Great Lakes, right?
No.
No.
Oh, what the
You
fuck is
fucker,
this?
What
you
do you-
piece
what
of
do you
shit.
What do you mean?
A desert right next to an ocean. I mean, that's
Yeah.
very common actually.
Yeah. It could
There's
be
nothing in
Africa
South
America.
or
I'm
South
thinking Central
America?
America.
No, it's
It
too.
does-
I feel like it's too.
this is
flat
very
or something.
hilly.
Oh, I was thinking
You
it's
just
kind of
one
flat.
of you said hilly and one of you said flat.
Yeah.
So you need to make
But
up
look
your
at all the
mind.
hills
Oh, yeah,
around.
It's hill. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
like I don't know, freaking Andes Mountains or whatever.
I think it's
not-
Namibia.
Based on
Like,
you're
it's
the
not
one with the
nothing.
mouse. So you get
Nothing.
you have the final
Based
call.
on nothing. No, I don't
I
think
have
it's.
no idea.
I think it's either. I think it's Africa.
I want to
But I
say
could
one of
be
the
wrong.
somewhere in
there's a-
South America, along the mountains.
I guess it could be Argentina
I'm basing this off of nothing. It's-
or northern Chile.
Yeah, right there.
we have 5 seconds, I think.
I would
Oh,
put it
shit,
right there. I would
Argentina.
put it in Chile.
I'm gonna put it in between
That's
both.
not even near the water. Pick near the water.
Damn.
Right.
Wow,
continent,
I
Wow.
thought those countries were very green.
Oh,
around there.
it's Curacao or whatever.
Wow.
Curacao. Curacao. I don't know. That doesn't
I
even
would've
look
expected those-
deserty.
I would have expected those countries to be very green.
Yeah, same here. That looked very
I
deserty.
mean, if it's too close to the ocean, that's not going to be.
I'm glad I didn't
especially
say
on an island like that, the
Namibia.
wind's going to like rip right through it.
yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, it wasn't full on deserty, but like, yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
that's
really
true.
like it was like grassy.
Mm.
But there was cacti. There was multiple cacti around. That's why I thought it was kind of too deserty to be that. Where it
Okay.
ended up being.
Colorful,
Ooh,
colorful
let's read the
building.
truck. That doesn't help me.
That looks
That
like
makes me think Europe.
Spanish.
Freya? Oh
Freya.
yeah,
Freya.
Freya. Yeah. So
Freight.
I don't think Europe. I think South America.
How about
and South-
Amsterdam again?
Yeah, I think
No.
I think South America too, but maybe not. Let's look at these cars. Are all very like shiny and no, not all of them.
Oh, this is European. This is like Russian.
Aha,
He's
Ryobi's right.
Well, you
Oh,
said
really?
Amsterdam.
Is that
so
guy
not-
holding have a ski mask and holding a weapon?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. It could be
no
Poland.
terrorists allowed.
No
skiing.
terrorists.
No guns while skiing.
Damn, this place is
Loud.
harsh. They don't even allow terrorists. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty out there.
What countries do we say that don't show off our ignorance?
It's Eastern.
of
It's Eastern European.
Yeah, it's
for
it's
sure.
Okay.
European.
For
I was gonna
sure.
say, is this anywhere with Cyrillic? Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Is this
Or Cyrillic look.
Ukraine?
We don't know.
This
Yeah,
could
I mean,
be
it could be.
Ukraine.
One of Ukraine's many neighbors that I definitely know the names to, but won't say
Just
right
drop
now.
it in the middle of Eastern Europe.
Yeah, I think
Right.
Ukraine is a good spot because it's kind of in the center of all these.
Yeah.
So maybe Western Ukraine.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh,
Russia.
that was
All the way into Russia. Okay.
Rusky.
I did say Russia at first, so I want to take
Not
credit
too
for
far away
that.
from Moscow either.
Yeah, pretty close.
Hey, points on the board though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
points
got
on
the
the board.
points. All right, one more.
England.
Yep, possibly England. Could also be somewhere else in Western
France.
Europe.
Can also
Yeah.
be.
But I think this is England. This screams
Yeah, I
England to
think
me.
this screams England to me. God.
Quick, what side of the road are they driving on?
Yeah, also, like, look how fucking narrow. I mean, this is all of Europe too, but like, this just screams.
Oh, they're
England.
driving on the right, so I don't think it is England.
Oh no, they're not.
What? Oh,
Are they?
yeah, they are.
Or maybe they were passing that parked car.
Yeah, but
Assuming
we're going
those
forward
cars
right
are
now.
parked
They're.
randomly.
But yeah,
It's all,
oh no,
Oh, wait,
They're
there's
on
a
the
car.
left. They're on the left.
okay. They're on the left. It's England.
Yeah, it's England.
all right. We've solved the puzzle.
Yeah, and this is rural England. I'm gonna put it in where I was born because that's where I was
George,
born.
don't dox
North of
yourself
London.
like that.
Somewhere north of
Someone's
London,
gonna steal your identity.
right?
There it is, Basingstoke.
Oh, damn.
Not too far.
Hey, that's
The other side
Oh,
of
yeah.
London.
that's the
but-
most points we've gotten in this one.
Yeah, 67 miles, not bad.
Boom, bang, boom.
I don't think we did that bad. Our worst one was the South America one. Well, one of the South
Yeah.
America ones.
I don't know why. Why the fuck does Geoguessr put us in South America so often?
Because
know.
people like South America,
Yeah,
but nobody goes there.
maybe it's easy to get their Google cars there. I don't know. I don't know why.
True.
All right, that was a fun time. Moving on.
Like, there's no other region that was double represented, unless you count like England and Russia as being double representative of
Well,
Europe, which I
Technically, it was
would-
North America, South America, and then
well,
Europe twice.
Yeah,
Central, but I mean Mexico is in North America,
yeah.
so
But
Where's the island though?
South
At the
America.
top.
That's
South
that's
America.
that's the South America. So there was North America, South America, Western
Oh, wait,
Europe,
no, we were
Eastern
wrong
Europe,
with
and
Argentina.
Asia. Yeah. We guessed Argentina, but we were way off.
I see.
Furthest off. All right,
All
that was
right.
fun.
Well, I learned a little bit more, and I learned that Cordova is a place in Spain.
Yeah, and I
It
learned
wasn't
that-
actually one of the it wasn't one of the locations, but that's what my brain tries to remember.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was actually
Right.
Istanbul.
We didn't learn
Which is
dick
not how
about
it's
that
pronounced.
location in Istanbul because it's just a fucking courtyard.
It's just
Yeah.
Roman
How are we
stuff. I
supposed
told
to
you.
recognize a courtyard?
Roman
I bet
stuff.
the people who live there would recognize
It wasn't
courtyard.
Roman.
everywhere.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
don't know. You don't know that. I bet
I
if you
would-
dig deep enough, it's Roman.
Yeah,
But
you
just because
dig
you're building on
underneath the
just
garden.
because you're building on a
Courtyard.
Roman ruin doesn't make the building you built Roman.
Oh no, it was close to this fate. That's all I'm gonna
London's
say.
Roman, actually. Actually, the fucking.
No, those are not the same
I
place.
mean, it was literally in the capital of Eastern Rome. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Eastern Roman
RJ,
Empire.
get with
so.
the program.
I
Gotten-
mean,
gotten the
London was the capital of the British colony.
the British colony of Rome. So
Yeah,
technically,
the-
we got two Romes.
Yeah.
People like Rome,
yeah. Anyway,
and also no one
RJ,
knows where Pisa is. It's a mystery.
You are the host this week of the full segment, so
All right,
take it
so-
away.
Yeah, if you can be called what I do, hosting. Star Wars
call it
video
hosting.
games. There used to be a whole lot of them, and it feels like a surprising amount of them were really fucking good. We're gonna talk about the ones we played.
I wouldn't know. I've only played Battlefront and two others.
You've
But
played
I've-
6, and I've played 11. Bryobi might have played the most.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he
because
has
I'm
played the most.
the fucking goat.
Yeah.
Well, 6, but 4 of them were Battlefront, so it's really like,
No, those count. Those are each individual.
I mean,
experiences.
11, but 4 of them were Battlefront.
yeah, I guess that's true. But that's still what? Well, blah blah blah. What's 11 minus 3? 8. That's still 8 individual games.
Good math.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right,
So-
RJ, take it away. What are we starting with? We got Star Wars Battlefront loaded
We're
up.
gonna
here,
start
but
with
this is
Star
your
Wars
show.
Battlefront, the very first one.
oh yeah. I think I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the majority of or the minority where, well, two things. I think I'm going to get absolutely roasted and my head will
You
be
will.
on a spike.
Say it.
But
Uh-huh.
Say it.
I think Battlefront 2 is the better of the original Battlefronts, and I also think that the old Battlefronts don't really hold up that well when I went back and played them recently with April.
See, I disagree with you there.
Both on
With
For
both
me,
which
they
counts.
held
part?
up very well.
Mm-mm.
I think I think the majority consensus is that Star Wars Battlefront 2 is better.
Oh, okay, so I am in
Um,
the popularity there.
Yeah, yeah. That's the majority consensus. I think Star Wars Battlefront 1 got some things right that Star Wars Battlefront 2 did not get.
Did they both have
Um,
Galactic Conquest? I played much more of 2.
Yes, but the Star Wars Battlefront's Galactic Conquest was not nearly as in depth. I think
Interesting.
like Star Wars Battlefront 2 was just like Star Wars Battlefront, but like a lot of it was like more in depth. The story was better. The like
Were there heroes in the
there's
first one?
Yes,
they
but
were
they're AI
technically
controlled.
heroes, but yeah, they were AI controlled. You couldn't play as them.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is like a B.
There's a couple. I would call it an A
Mm-mm.
for me. For me, it's an A.
Ryobi? I assume we're doing the Democratic average.
Yeah.
This is tough because I really like this game, but for me 2 is just so much better that I'm trying to judge whether or not that should bump Battlefront down by comparison.
I think it does. It did for me in my rating.
Yeah, and I bumped it down to an A for me.
Oh, how about maybe we can revisit it, but I would say low A, maybe bottom of A to even it out.
Okay, so where does
Anything
that
else that we? All right, RJ.
B, low A, and A averages? I guess we could just call that low A. I'd be fine with
Uh-huh.
that.
Yeah,
So it'll probably get bumped
down lower.
bumped down lower, but I'll just put it at the front for now, even though we know it's not going to be it.
Mhm.
Okay,
Maybe.
maybe.
All
Who
right,
knows?
RJ.
Who knows?
Yeah, what do we do next, RJ?
We're gonna go through all the
George, let him drive.
We're gonna go through all of. Why don't we just go through all the Battlefront games?
All right.
That makes sense to me.
Star Wars
This-
Battlefront 2. This is a clear S.
This is the GOAT.
IMO clear S.
I played it recently and didn't feel like it held up
I
that
would
much. So-
if I played it now, I would probably lower my opinion of it too. But I
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah.
So it's still I for me.
I've
So-
played it recently. It's still an S for me.
Well, yeah, for me, I'd call it like a high B, low A, but I know I'm gonna get, like I said, my head on a pike for that. But
I really like the whatchamacallit, the Rise of the Empire like campaign thing.
Yeah,
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I don't remember if I ever played. I like literally pretty much only played Galactic Conquest when I played this game, so that might be part of it.
I would
Oh
have
no, I
loved
did.
to.
I did play a little bit of the campaign, though I don't really remember it that much. I only played it, when I was like 12, and I don't fully
Yeah.
remember it.
It was pretty cool. It was like more like you had like more unique objectives instead of just like
yeah.
a constant
Yeah.
team versus team, and it's like you're based on like the respawns of your side. So it's like, all right, you have 40 units.
Yeah,
Try to complete this objective, blow up this structure, kill this hero that spawns, and then when you do it,
There's
you
also
get like 20
interesting
more units.
matchups that you would only like. Like there are even units that would only appear in
Oh yeah, there's unique
in the
enemies.
campaign.
Yeah.
Like on
all sounds
Felucia.
vaguely familiar.
Uh-huh.
On Felucia, they had like the spider, the
The
Acklay,
Acklay. Yep.
Yeah, I
From
remember that.
They had
the arena
Acklay.
fight.
They
Yeah.
also had
Gina.
a Camino battle between like Imperial troops and
Oh, and
like,
the clones. I forgot about that.
special clone troopers.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Fucking holdouts.
Yeah. I think I vaguely remember all of this. So I'd call it like a mid A. Definitely
guys
higher
listen-
than the Battlefront.
This
1.
is probably still like in like probably the top 15 of like time spent. It's probably still in the top 10 of like the games I've spent the most
Hours
time on.
spent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of that because it's like you
For
don't.
me,
I
it's
don't
definitely not. I'm pretty sure, even though I haven't played a Call of Duty in years, I'm pretty sure like 5 of my top 10 spent are Call of Duties.
oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they were fun when you had them.
Yeah, MW2 was like.
I wouldn't be. I mean, MW2 is got to be like your number 2,
yeah.
like right after Rocket League, right?
Yeah, I played so much of that as like a 13-year-old, 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Like my entire summer between like 7th and 8th grade was just me playing MW2.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? Like, are you old enough to get a job at that age?
No. At least
You
I
could-
was.
Yeah, what the fuck else are you gonna do? You're
Yeah.
13. You're like what, like 12?
12, 13, something like
Spend
that.
time
Yeah.
with your family.
No,
Absolutely
that'd be
not.
gross.
You hate your family when you're 12.
We did. I did
Talk to
have a.
friends.
I did have a pool because that was when I was in Georgia. But like,
Oh, nice.
what am I gonna do? Go swim in the pool or play
Yeah.
more MW2?
Both.
Exactly. I'm gonna play
You swim in the
MW2.
Yeah.
Cool off. Get the sweat off
You
you.
swim in. You chill in the pool and you drag the TV outside.
Yeah.
Another kind of hot take. We could have done hot takes this episode. Another kind of hot take I have is I think swimming is kind of underrated. Not underrated, overrated.
Yeah.
Like you just
Yeah.
kind of
Swimming's kind of boring.
you just kind of float around and get pruny, and it's like okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I don't
Like,
even know where
I
to.
like
I
it.
can't
I
even
like it.
approach that
I like
argument
getting
right
in the
now.
water
Yeah.
when it's hot out. It's just like because I like being outside and it's cooling and
I like
Like-
swimming when there's like swimming plus another activity, like Marco
Yeah,
Polo
yeah,
or
yeah.
like water volleyball or
but
something
just
like that.
swimming is boring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I meant to bring up something earlier. I don't know if I want to bring it up now.
Hold
Ryobi
on.
was talking about volleyball, and I kind of want to host like a. I think I've brought this up with RJ before, but I kind of want to host like a badminton day.
Yeah. That's on the docket.
Yeah,
We'll do it sometime this summer.
yeah. I love badminton.
Mhm.
Anyway, so yeah, so I guess I said A, you both said S, so I guess we're going low S.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did Ryobi say yeah? I don't remember.
This is an
Ryobi,
S for
giving
me
an
for sure.
opinion.
I was just thinking like what was like because like you were talking about like what you did mostly in the game. I played a lot like the Rise of the Empire campaign was fun. I honestly I did Galactic Conquest a little bit, but for a lot of it, my brother and my cousins and I we would just like load up our favorite maps on like the instant action and then
Yeah,
just
I did
fucking
play a
go to
lot of
town. Like
action.
I feel like
Yeah.
Galactic Conquest, a lot of the time, because you're playing when you're not playing against people, you're playing against AI. They just like they keep spawning in the same spot, and it's like on your turn, you like fucking take over a planet, and on their turn, they attack like the same location that they've attacked the previous 10 times, and you keep
Yeah.
beating them on. So it's like,
Uh-huh.
oh my god, we're going to
I feel
Naboo
like-
again.
Yeah. That's true.
I feel like I would like purposely like kind of like either
Push them off.
Yeah, handicap
Or, like,
myself or
destroy
like
their fleet.
destroy their fleet and kind of like I feel like I would try and make them not do that somehow.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I think
like, 10 times
I
is
really
not-
think
is
that
hyperbole,
I really
but-
think the game mode could have been like expanded upon a lot.
I was so pissed when the new ones came out and they didn't do
Yeah.
some form of Galactic Conquest. I was
Speaking
so
of which,
mad.
let's bring up the new ones, starting with the
So here's the
new
thing.
Battlefront.
I loved this game.
I didn't play this one.
Oh wow.
I did not like this game at all.
Yeah, RJ hated
Well, not-
it. And
not
I
at all.
Loved it. I love this
but
game much more than the second one. Much more than the second one. I loved this game for one reason, and it was the cycler rifle, and it was the only sniper in a video game ever where I could consistently get headshots. And I felt like a fucking beast. And it was the greatest feeling.
This game just had no fucking content whatsoever.
That's true.
was
I was so
like-
disappointed in
There's
the
like
amount of
4
content.
maps. There's like 4 maps. You only had like you could only do Empire versus Rebels.
Yeah.
There was it had nothing at all. No Galactic Conquest. No
Yeah, I was
story
so
mode.
pissed about
It was
that.
nothing. There's nothing to it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. So it definitely loses a lot of points. But one point, it was like the first game I had ever played where I really felt like because it was like large, because it's dice, so it's basically it's just Battlefield Star Wars reskinned. But it was
Yeah.
the first game where I like entered in and like because like the graphics of the age of the first Battlefronts kind of
Mhm.
take the immersion a little bit away from it for me. This was the first Star Wars game where I got dropped in and I'm like, holy shit, this is like I'm in a Star Wars battle for me.
Oh yeah, it looked pretty, and like the big,
Yeah.
the wide scale
And the
battles
sound
are like,
design
I will
was
say, yeah,
incredible.
the sound design.
oh,
The
absolutely.
sound design was incredible.
The game looked pretty good. Some of the animations are kind of off.
Mhm.
I will say also about like I think playing heroes in both games, especially like saber users,
Mhm.
felt really clunky and weird.
Yeah.
Like you didn't swing when you pressed the swing button. You started an animation where your guy swung.
Yeah.
Right? Like whereas like back in the old games, it was way more responsive.
Yeah.
It felt to like play to play a force user.
Yeah.
And it was extremely disappointing.
Yeah.
I think
will say,
I think
it was. I agree. It was more satisfying to me playing a hero in the old Battlefronts, and because in the old Battlefronts I played against AI, I could like go on
So
Coruscant.
you could wipe
and,
the entire team.
Yeah, and play as Darth Maul and literally never get killed ever.
Yeah.
So, that was dope.
Yeah, I mean, my counterpoint to that is like, if I never, here's the other thing, I never played Battlefront, the original Battlefronts. I never played those online. If I played those online and somebody got a hero before me, I'm pretty sure the game's over. You're unkillable. You're unkillable.
You actually know you're definitely killable. I've played versus friends before, and like one person's gotten the hero and the other person hasn't.
Yeah, friends, but like you know
That's
how
If you're playing like in a 64 player lobby, the guy who gets the hero is probably an unstoppable god.
Yeah.
That's I'm saying they probably made it a little harder for you to just 1v all the lobbies in the DICE games.
It's not even just that it's hard, because it's like the heroes are still really powerful. It's just that like they're not responsive. Yeah, it's not satisfying. It's a similar problem that I've had when I've started playing The Last of Us a little bit. It's like it's a really gorgeous game, but they put so much like attention into like the actions and like the movements of the characters that they feel kind of unresponsive.
I don't remember that much of The Last of Us, but I remember really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I don't know PlayStation, so
it's a buggy piece of shit, but it's on Steam now.
Yeah, I think they remastered it, but it's still like what, $70? I should
get around to finishing it. But like,
yeah, I'd recommend it.
Like it's a very like it's an atmospheric and like good, like the game is pretty like gripping story wise, but like it just like
maybe as an RPG, maybe
they
the focus kind of
went
towards that.
that are like visually really appealing. Like, oh, whenever you do this action, you actually see the character like do all the necessary motions, but it just like feels like it's delaying the result for me.
When you heal yourself, you actually go and pull out nail trimmers and clip all your nails. Give yourself a manicure.
So since Ryobi hasn't played this one, I guess it's just going to be an average of me and RJ.
Yeah, I have a bad opinion of it based on how shitty it was received. But I'm not going to vote on it.
F. It was barely even a game.
Wow, that is harsh. I would give this like a low A.
I would give it a D if I had the full. You'd give it a fucking A.
Low A, but yeah.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. For all the reasons I mentioned.
I would give it a
My
D
vote
if I had
count,
the full.
George, that's
if
disgusting.
I give it the full option.
Like I said, the cycler rifle was one of the most satisfying things I've ever used.
I think you're just like, wow, I was really good at that game, therefore I want to rate it high.
Yeah, exactly. And the atmosphere, like I said multiple things. I said other stuff.
No, it's audio design. Once again, I think this suffers from the sequel being.
I don't think atmosphere can ever be good when you have a bunch of people running around and like with like their like custom characters. Like it's pretty much always going to be bad.
But there wasn't that much customization.
Battlefront.
Yeah, there wasn't that much customization. Like there was things that they put in the game that they could unlock, but there wasn't that much customization.
There's no gold-plated lightsabers.
I don't think there was that much customization.
There wasn't that much customization, but it's like
Battlefront 2. There's like a couple more.
Human players just like kill my immersion, and also maybe it's like like the competitiveness kills my immersion.
I think you just hate multiplayer games, but we already
I might hate multiplayer games.
But I don't think
because I love Rocket League. Rocket League's
immersion. I think that's more like combat and gameplay. But I think the immersion, because there's just so many people and they're all shooting, the iconic blasters and like I just keep going back to the sound design, but the sound design is so immersive.
The sound design. I will say this for the game. It's the best sound design game. It's the best sound design Star Wars game of all time.
Yeah.
Like the sound design is gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I think they added more maps later on, did they not? I thought they added
Yeah,
that
I
one
don't
from
think they
the
ever
newer
added very
movies.
much though.
Yeah,
I think they
remember-
kind of just saved it for 2 at that point because
Yeah.
they felt they couldn't salvage the reputation. That was the impression I got.
2 had a worse reputation. But I guess
Yeah,
they didn't know
two
that
had
ahead
a
of
worse
time.
reputation, but because of like the way it
Microtransactions.
launched, microtransactions and stuff.
But I also
But
had
2 was the
more
better
fun
game.
over. I had more fun in 1 than 2, personally.
Yeah. I didn't really have a lot of fun with either one, but 2 actually had content.
Yeah, 2 did have more
2
content.
does have content.
I will admit it has more content. But I just I don't know, but by the time I was playing 2, I just felt less.
Did 1 have space battles?
No. Did 2 have space battles?
Yes.
I don't even remember.
And they're actually kind of fun.
I've never even played them, but yeah. No.
George,
they probably improved the flight controls. I remember the flight
thing.
controls in 1 being really, really bad.
Here's the thing.
Well, they only had flight in land battles. They didn't have space battles.
Yeah. George, I will give you that because I've played Battlefront. We played Battlefront a couple times, but no one queues for the space battles, so that's why we never played it.
I see.
You just end up against AI.
Yeah. I mean, we purposely played AI in 2 because but
I mean, I don't think they'll queue. I think it'll just throw you in a really long queue. I don't actually know if they'll do AI space battles.
Yeah, and the second one, it's because
So let's bring up the second one. Where are we gonna put it?
Bottom left. It's at the bottom. There you go.
I didn't grow up playing PC, so I started playing on first person shooters and third person shooters on PC as an adult, and so I'm not very good with a mouse and keyboard. So I've always felt too intimidated to go into many user lobbies on Battlefront 2.
No, don't worry, George. I've been playing with mouse and keyboard for longer than you have, and I'm still bad.
Yeah. So
that doesn't make me less apprehensive. It makes me more apprehensive.
Yeah.
I think I've given this as a fun fact.
There's a gigantic learning curve, and you'll never catch up.
Yeah.
But that's honest. Yeah, that's yes.
I'm pretty.
But honestly, just stay away from.
You just can't play first person shooters on PC.
Just stay away from CS:GO.
If you're coming from a console, you just can't.
Just stay away from CS:GO and stay away from Valorant.
I'm pretty decent at Paladins because only 5-year-olds.
Because no one plays.
Yeah.
So
also, the Paladins. It's technically a first-person shooter, but the way it functions is different from a Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's true.
Where
true.
It's got the team fight.
Your
elements.
reaction time doesn't matter nearly as much.
You can just play tank.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love playing tank.
Role-based shooters
or support.
Yeah, if you're playing tank, it doesn't matter how bad you are at controls.
You can just play Terminus.
You just play.
What is aim? I have a hammer.
Fernando, I don't even have to shoot. I just flame through a general area.
All right, but this is Battlefront.
Yeah.
I would give Battlefront 2 a C.
This is Battlefront.
You must have hated it.
I would give what did he say? A C? I'd probably give this a low B. And I gave this a high C, by the way. I didn't actually mention that because he said F and I said A, so that levels out in between these. So this is a high C.
Mm-hmm.
I'd give this a low B, high C.
I would say this is an A for me. Because I never played the one before it, so I didn't have any apprehensions going in, and I also waited a long time to start. So I ignored the entire bad release. So I jumped in 3 years after this came out, and they had actually built it up to be a pretty okay game at that point. So I think I missed a lot of the negativity.
I mean, I started playing at the same time as you. I just don't like it because this isn't really fair to the game, but everyone's so good at it on PC that I basically am stuck to just playing AI battles, which are fun, but they're kind of also tedious and repetitive. So
it's not really the same game.
Yeah.
I've played both, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I thought you said you haven't played both.
No, I have. No, I have played both. No, sorry, I haven't played Battlefront, the first DICE game.
Oh, wait. Now I'm confused.
So what's both in this instance?
George was talking about playing against AI and also playing against actual players, I think.
Oh, okay. So both is AI versus actual players, yeah.
I played a lot more than George has.
Okay.
I played a lot more than George has in Battlefront of this game, I think.
Yeah. I see what you're saying now.
But I had not played the first DICE game, which is why I didn't vote on it.
Yeah. Whenever I played against users, I'd be lucky to get a 0.6, 0.5 KD. So it just felt I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
I
like
mean-
getting stomped. I like
Nah,
stomping
yeah, it's
like
not-
I
it's
did
not
in
a
the
fun
first
experience.
Battlefront. Because I was
Yeah.
playing with a controller against people with a controller.
Sorry to this is completely off topic again, but I think if we pick up Apex again, you guys should play with controllers because it's actually there's a ridiculous
I do play with
aim compensation.
controllers.
You also played with. I think the last time when we were playing Apex, still you still didn't have audio.
Yeah. Well, I
Mm.
still won't have audio
What do you mean you still won't have audio?
because I
He
played
pl-
on the PS4.
He plays on the PS4.
I need to not have audio in order to talk to you.
Yeah.
Download on your computer and plug in a controller.
Oh,
Yeah. What's the
That's what I'm
difference?
saying. You still get an aim.
That's
You still
true.
get an aim assist if you
Yeah,
use a controller
that's
on
true.
PC.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
when
also we won't-
I actually I
I
played
won't take
Apex
space
before
on my smaller PS4 hard drive.
we
Yeah, it won't fit on your PS4.
we played Apex before we even met you, and like back when this was our old channel, I actually have this old clip of when I clutched a win in Battle Royale against I think I 1v4'd, it was in duos. I 1v4'd 2 teams and clutched the win. I used to be fairly decent with a controller. Like I had multiple wins under my belt, and then we go to PC and I'm of course trash at it. because
Here's the thing. So I've done a bit of research into this. So Apex is not an inherently competitive. It's
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
I'm not inherently a competitive that's not the word I'm looking for. It's extremely hard to make players
Balance.
feel viable in PC lobbies, but their answer to that was when you're playing on control, when you're playing an all console game, the aim buff is if you're talking 0 is no assist at all and 1 is aimbot, it's at 0.6.
oh wow.
But it's also proximity based. So the closer you are, the easier it is for you to track each other. And that's fine when everyone's on the same playing field. But when you get mixed lobbies and you go a PC player runs into a console player, it's all about
And they aren't really good.
proximity.
Yeah,
You'll get beamed. But also, if you're trying to snipe with a controller, you're too far away for it to kick in.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'd be willing to pick up Apex again. I don't know
But
if
you can use there is a buff. There is an aim assist when you use a controller on PC, but it's less than when you're playing on a dedicated console. So instead of a 0.6, it's a 0.4. But still it's still decent.
I could barely play the game on my PS4.
But I think
Yes.
you're closer to your
With
PC screen
less
though.
of a buff.
But I think
And you have
the
audio.
compensation of you being actually close to your monitor versus being
And having
a room
audio.
away from the TV,
Yeah.
plus having probably better FPS on your PC, although debatable because your PC is kind of mid, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe
Yeah,
not.
and my monitors are old.
And also the thing is,
Or
when we're all
old-ish.
on PC, we won't be in mixed lobbies, so we won't be getting beamed by console players.
Oh, that's
the
also
big
true.
thing.
Interesting. So we can turn off crossplay in that case. is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then when we get wrecked, it'll be by people who have actually have 1,000 hours in the game, and not 14-year-old who's just logging in after high school.
Yeah.
To be fair, 14-year-olds are the best at games. So
They are very
who
good.
will get wrecked by
Well,
some
they're-
14-year-old
they're the
who's just logging in after high school.
They're the quickest
But
developing.
they'll be on
games.
console,
I don't
so
think
we
they're-
won't run into them.
I don't think they're average peak. I think they're the quickest developing.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not actually peak.
Peak is
Peak
usually
is 2019, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peak is definitely still in the teens.
I don't know.
All right,
I'm
so
pretty
I
sure.
said this was an
It's like
A.
most-
Some said C.
most
Some said B. I think
most
this makes it
pro
a B.
Rocket League. Yeah. Most pro Rocket League players, I could be wrong, but I think are they'll break into pro at 16, but I think the peak ones are early 20s. I could be wrong. I haven't watched in a while.
All right, we got one for each category. Which
Oh,
one's going? What's
yeah.
going in F? The CD-ROM game would go in F, but we're not rating that one.
Oh no. That's good enough.
Let's do Star Wars Republic Commando, the most recent Star Wars game I've played.
I've never played this, so this is
Wait,
all
you've
you
played
guys.
Battlefront too, haven't you? Haven't you? You mean you played this game most recently?
Game I've played, the Star Wars game I've played most recently.
Okay, phrasing. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've played this too, haven't you, Ryobi?
Yes, I think I played it a couple months after you did. I think maybe a
Yo,
month
this
or
is
so.
a good time for me to pee.
Yeah.
This
All right,
is
bye, George.
It's like a low B for me.
I really
Lower,
like the
like
theming
mid-B.
of this game, and but it's not. It's very old, and there's not that much content.
Yeah.
and the
Well,
graphics are kind of
There's a
doo-doo.
decent amount of like the story's
There's
pretty
4
long.
levels. There's 4 levels. Actually, I
Really?
think there's only 3 levels.
It took me like a while to get through. It took me
There's
like
3
a couple
levels.
of weeks to get through.
Hold on, what are the levels? It's Geonosis,
It's definitely more than
the
3.
ship, the boarding the ship, and then I think it's Kashyyyk, and I think that's it. I think there's 3 levels to this game.
Maybe.
It's not. There's nothing there. I could probably.
I mean,
have
when you
beat-
have tons of time to like, those levels are really fucking long though.
I think this
Those
probably
are
took
huge
me.
levels.
This probably took me 8 hours.
Like there's
I
like
didn't play it, I didn't play it all at once. This
There's
this probably took me
5
like 8
levels
hours.
to The Last of Us.
Sorry,
There's like 5 levels to The Last of Us, but that's like a
but that's like an RPG.
super
Though. This
long
is like
game. No, it's
this is like
not.
this is like a shooter on rails, and it's like
Yeah.
very linear. Pick up the things, direct your. It had some
The
cool
Last of Us
elements.
is
It's like
linear too,
direct
but-
your squad, what to do, but it's just like it just kind of
Yeah.
felt like a slog. I didn't
Yeah.
really care
It
about
was,
like
it was definitely the fucking bad guys all took way too long to take down. It's the fucking stupid piece of shit flying robots. Hated them.
those
They're
were
super annoying.
those could not have been balanced.
Yeah,
There must have been like they didn't.
they
I
fucked
don't
that
know.
up. They
You
should
get electrocuted
have
from
that
like
stupid fucking "oh I'm dying" kamikaze attack now. Take that away, and they would have been fine. Maybe.
even without that, I was getting roasted. I think if I would go from full health to downed in 3 seconds. So I would have to stop what I'm doing and kill it.
Sounds like a skill
before-
issue.
I also probably played on a higher difficulty than you. To be fair.
Yeah.
But if there's 2 of them, you're done. There's no way.
Yeah.
Unless you happen to have your like whatever explosive weapon equipped,
They
and you
move
get
so
both
much
of them in one
faster
shot.
and in more dimensions than all the rest of your enemies.
Yeah, it's like the game is pretty
You
manageable,
just take no.
and then you just get skill checked.
For me, the thing that's shitty about with the fucking suicide attack, like you can't just take no. It's almost impossible to take no damage from an encounter with one of
unless
those
you get a
things.
wall in
Unless you're-
between you and it, which is not always
Unless you're
available.
taking them down with a sniper rifle, like
Yeah,
I'm back.
it was a very goofy enemy to be the hardest enemy in the game,
yeah.
and that
It was clearly
kinda-
not
that kinda
meant to
pissed
be
me
the
off.
hardest enemy in the game either.
no,
Like,
it was meant to be the frickin' Genos and Beam dudes, or
oh my god, those guys
I don't even
were
know,
so fucking
Droidicas, I
nasty.
guess.
Yeah. Droidicas were surprisingly easy.
Ah, yeah, the Trandoshans were kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just there wasn't that many. There was like the weapons attachments and swapping between them was kind of cool, but there weren't that many weapons, and then you could only have your attachments, which was like 3 modes or 4 modes. Your pistol doesn't really count, and then you can only hold one other weapon that you pick up off the
Yeah.
ground, which is I don't know. I really like the theming, but it was just an old game that probably didn't have enough, wasn't given enough time or resources to like really
Yeah.
flesh it out. I'd
So what do you
say
call
C
it?
at the highest
C?
for me.
Okay. Well, we'll put it in C.
Low or high?
RJ, I'll leave this up to you because I didn't play that other game.
Let's call it high.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to poop.
Well, that's already low.
Front down.
Well, I guess it would be high because it kind of
Alright.
averages right on the line. Because I said A, you said F. So
All right, pop the next one, RJ.
This one. This is gonna be all you.
yeah,
S
You're
tier.
the only one who's played this game.
S tier. I don't
S
need to
tier?
say. I think if you guys,
I
have you
can't
guys
say- I
played
can't
any
say
Souls
anything
game?
against it. I don't think I'd like it very much because it's supposedly rather hard, and I don't have the like.
I think
I don't have the time to practice games. I'm not like very naturally good at them.
RJ, there's nothing in my mind. There's nothing wrong with playing a game at an easier difficulty, and I think that game is enjoyable enough, just like with its baseline mechanics. It's just I hadn't played a Souls game, and Star Wars was like a Star Wars themed, like skinned Souls game was like. Sorry, what was someone else? What did we just
Like
talk about?
Souls like.
Yeah,
Elden
no,
Ring?
but we were talking. George was comparing the Battlefront. Sorry, Battlefield. What is it called? Battlefront
Battlefield?
as a
Because
it's a
it's just
Battlefield
nice.
reskinned to Star Wars. That's
Yeah.
basically what this is for Souls games.
yeah.
And I probably wasn't going to get into the genre if there wasn't like a Star Wars themed one, and I'm glad I did because I had a lot of fun with it. My only gripe is that cutscenes are unskippable. So
Yeah.
replaying the game kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint.
Yeah, I hate unskippable cutscenes in any game.
Yeah,
It's
same.
so
And
stupid.
they're pretty long.
Especially in Pokemon games, because like 90% of the cutscenes are like, "This is what a Pokemon is." I'm like, I'm fucking 28 years old. I know what a
You're-
fucking
They have
You
a
don't have to
wide
teach
target
me-
audience.
You don't have to
Unfortunately,
teach me how to catch a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I've played like 9 of these things.
they are. Yeah,
Oh.
Just shut the fuck up and let me beat fucking let me beat like shitty trainer ass.
Yeah.
let me go roast these bug catchers real quick.
Yeah, let me go roast some bug catchers. I don't give a shit what you're saying. Your story is bad. I don't care.
hmm
What was your favorite plot line of a Pokemon game?
I
Let's
don't
talk about
remember
every
any.
None of
franchise
the
but Star
Pokemon
Wars.
games, none of the Pokemon games had a halfway decent plot line.
Yeah, I
At least
never
of the
followed
main
any of the
series games.
stories.
None of them were any good.
I literally would skip through every line of dialogue as quickly as I could.
Mhm.
I like the Hoenn ones just being like, we're gonna make the oceans bigger, or we're gonna get rid of all the oceans and make more land for people to live on. It's just like, you don't know how the environment works.
Yeah.
No, of course
You're a
not.
dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally that's just like megalomaniacs who don't give a shit and want to
Yeah.
destroy the world.
I thought that
It's
one
like
was
every
I
single one
enjoyed
of
that
them.
one a lot because it was just nonsensical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's not even a proper story to those games. There's like kind
That's
of a
okay.
thing with like
it's
the
not.
teams.
It's kind of. It just needs to
but
be
yeah.
like there in the
We,
background.
Anyway.
we probably want to speed up just a little. We are
Yeah.
approaching an hour and a half.
Well, this is part of why I was like, we don't need to do 3 things of Geoguessr.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the last one was
Has
quick.
anyone other than me played Star Wars Bounty Hunter?
No, I put this image up, but I haven't played it. It looks this really looks cool to me in the same way that Republic Commando does. I'm like, this could have this is
very
so cool.
It's very similar to Republic Commando in that it had some really cool ideas and
Not a lot of budget and shitty graphics.
yeah, and it's and like I think it's definitely a lot better. It was definitely better than Republic Commando.
Nice.
I would give it it's like a B for me.
Okay.
It had a lot of. I remember on the most recent time I tried to replay it because I never beat it. I don't think I ever got to this point, but I remember from way long ago when I actually played the game on the PS2. There's a pretty cool thing where like you had like a scanner that you could scan for bounties, and like the whole thing was like linear story missions, right?
But then
like
random NPCs you scanned would be worth money.
Random NPCs you scanned would have
That sounds
bounties,
vaguely
and they would
familiar.
have like dead or alive stuff, and so you had like methods to like taking people alive. I don't know if there was any point to capturing the bounties or not. I don't really remember that.
Was it like
But-
score or money or
No idea. No
Hmm.
idea. Probably
reputation?
maybe score. I don't remember spending money on anything, so it's probably
skill
score.
points. I don't even know if this game had skill points. See, that's what I'm like. I
But
enjoyed
the game was hard as fucking balls. It was one of those like it's because it's one of those like earlier like PS2 game like earlier era games where like they didn't really have like they didn't have multiple
balancing. Yeah.
balance like difficulty options. They didn't really like everything was just fucking hard.
Mm.
Like they didn't do a lot of balancing.
All right.
The game responded well. It was pretty fun to play.
I would
I
want to
like
see a
that.
modernized version for sure.
I would too.
Because I feel like if I went
They were
back, I
going to
would
come
not
out
get
with
anything
like
out of it.
a bounty hunter esque kind of game, and it got
Didn't it get
canceled.
canceled?
Star Wars
Yeah.
1313, and
Yeah. God damn it.
I would have played that. Let's play. Let's do this one that we've all played.
Oh.
I don't know if I
Um,
played this version, but this is an S
It
for
just
me.
has
Star
the old,
Wars.
it just had both of the older ones combined.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I played those individually. So if
Yeah.
there's nothing else, then I guess I have played it. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is an S for me.
Oh, an S? That is
Yeah.
high. Holy shit.
I like Lego Star Wars. It was dead easy, fun as fuck.
I thought they were like fun to just like mess around and play with my brother, but like I
Yeah.
wouldn't give them S. Like high B maybe, low A.
A, I think. A
So I
for
guess
sure.
I guess it averages out to around A because I'd probably say B,
Mhm.
so BAS. That's an A.
Like high A for me.
Like I wouldn't replay most of these games. I
Maybe
would play
low
Lego
S.
Star Wars again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would play it again, but I'd play any game
I'd
that
play
I'd call a
almost
B
any of these
again.
again, except for the dice games in Republic Commando.
We've literally played the dice game like last year, the second one.
That to be fair, like I'd play just about anything if it was like I was like hanging out with people.
Yeah, same here.
So I think this boots the original Battlefront down.
Didn't you rate it both lower
Right.
than A? Or did you? Or
I
did
rated
RJ
it
also
B.
say A?
He said A, you said S.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay, then
said
yeah, I guess so.
A.
All right, that's fine. All right, what do you
Yeah,
got?
Maybe even
bud?
low S. It was really good. Force Unleashed.
Never played it. I played I rented it from Blockbuster once, like when I was like
This-
11, and I don't remember it. I mean, I remember it slightly. I remember playing as like OP Vader right at the beginning.
Yeah, that's a fucking
Yeah.
fucking best tutorial level.
Yeah.
Oh my
It was
God.
really good.
I think RJ and I already gushed about this a while back.
The tutorial level slapped.
Mm-hmm.
This is an S for me.
It
S?
seemed what I played seemed good, but
I was low A for me. It's not nearly as good as either of the things we have in A already.
from what I don't even know if I should get a vote. If I did get a vote, I'd probably say high B, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
But again, I played probably
that's
like
low
3
A,
hours
high
of
B
it.
for me.
Okay, yeah, I think it's. I'm still saying S, but I think it's. I would be okay with it. The two things in S being above it. So A, I guess that averages out to A, mid A, low A.
Are you good with bottom of A?
That's fine.
All right,
I
we're bottom of
definitely
A
didn't play
so
the
far.
second.
Yeah, the second
That
one
belongs in F.
All right.
belongs
I'm not
I can't remember a lot of it. I'm not sure. I'm not
because
sure how. I'm
because
not
it
sure
was
if I played
bad.
much of it.
It wasn't memorable. It was a straight downgrade.
Yeah,
The story was awful. They didn't really
Mhm.
change that much other than
they didn't release the
slightly
PS2
different
version.
powers and 2 lightsabers. That was really it. They should have
Yeah,
not made a
yeah.
second. They tried to cash in on the success of the first one, and it was not a good game.
I feel like
Never played it, so I
Don't.
agree.
Don't.
I feel like it was
I don't-
better than Republic Commando, maybe.
I mean, maybe it was,
Or maybe-
but like I've played Republic Commando recently, and I was like, yeah,
Republic
okay.
Commando was at least memorable.
It was
At least did
memorable.
some
It was
things
it was
right.
thematic and it was cool. But it was like Star Wars
Yeah.
Force Unleashed. It's probably gameplay wise, it was probably like a lot cleaner and a lot like prettier. But I'm like,
Yeah.
oh God, I just wish they didn't make it.
Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
I never played this.
Never
Star
played
Wars
it.
Racer
So
Revenge.
these are on you.
These
I
these
trust
are,
you.
I get to fully choose
I
where
trust
these
you.
go.
Mhm. I like it's called Revenge. That's funny.
Yeah. I think the wild thing about these
Hate
is
that it's called Revenge.
Oh, damn.
but Episode 1 Racer came out originally for Nintendo. I think they
Oh, so
eventually
F,
made ports
yeah.
for others. for
And
other
for Nintendo.
things and consoles, but I believe Racer Revenge
for
was a
Nut.
PlayStation 2 exclusive, but I could be wrong. I think I'd like to put them both at the top of B.
Oh,
Right next to each other? Okay.
Yeah, right next to each other. I'm gonna
I trust.
I'm not sure which one I really preferred more. So they were different in ways that like I liked both of them. And like each one had a thing that I
I think
liked.
you're accidentally cropping instead of.
Yeah, I probably
That's
am.
fine.
I am accidentally
yeah,
cropping
we get
them.
the point.
They don't look like any. We're not going to
thing
confuse
had
them for
each
anything
thing
else.
had a lot of
Yeah.
each thing had things that I think the one did better than the other.
Oh, yeah.
Knights of the Old Republic. This is probably the best regarded Star Wars game, and I've never played it.
S.
Yeah, I'd call. I've never finished it, so I feel like I can't. Can I even call it an S? But I do really enjoy it every time I play like the first 10, 15 hours of it.
I
Which
really
I've done
did
like 3 or 4
This
times.
is like the general consensus.
George, if you played this game, I would
I'm
watch.
a
I would
fan.
watch you stream this game and like play, like watch along as you played it.
Mhm.
Maybe that could, once we pick up streaming Saturdays. I should be available to start those again, by the way.
Yeah, we need to figure out how we're
my
going to do that now.
semester is over. Yeah.
Stream other days.
I guess we only have Saturdays because he has work.
Mhm.
I do have work, and George has
Oof.
I don't really have anything.
people. George has a wife.
Knights
Yeah.
of the Old Republic 2. Who's
Never played
is
it.
That's-
it just Ryobi
That's
who's played
also
it?
an S, and I would rate that above the first one. That's controversial, but I would say I actually play. That's kind of because I'll fully admit that's because I played number 2 first, so I have more of a connection to it. But they're both great games.
Yeah.
They're honestly they're like released like less than a year apart, I think. So there really wasn't that much like technological change, but they did add some quality of life stuff in 2. But I think a lot of people like the story for 1 better. That's really it.
Uh,
I
Now
haven't
we'll
played,
do George's
I haven't played this one.
George's one that he gets
All
to
right,
decide.
we can
all on
ignore
his
my
own.
last one. My last one is kind of just a meme, so this can be the last one.
this one like followed the plot of the movie, and it was kind of just like the old style of like PS2 era, like just sort of hack 'em, slash 'em, fight 'em type games.
Mhm.
And I played it again as like an adolescent, like 11 or 12 or somewhere in there. So I don't have a super good memory of it, but I think
Was it fun?
I think I'd call this like
I played, I think, a
probably, like-
similar game,
like low
No.
A.
Okay, I
a
trust.
somewhat
it
similar
in the
game, called that was based on the Return of the King movie that I had a lot of fun with as a kid.
I played I don't want to I'm going to do the same thing where I accidentally doxed someone from our school. I played I'll tell you who it was after the podcast, but I played
Yeah.
a Lord of the Rings game that I don't remember which one it was at one of our classmates' house as a kid. And and I remember it being awesome but not knowing what it was. It could have been that game because it was
Yeah.
like an action kind of like beat 'em up kind of style game, or like fighting linear game. So it could have been the one you're
Mhm.
talking about, but
Do you remember any of the scenes that were in it?
I remember there being a huge army in a cutscene that you see
Well,
walking.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
that doesn't help at all.
I
It's
was
Lord
like-
of the Rings, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cutscene where you're
Two
walking.
Towers of Return of the King. There weren't a lot of big armies in
No, tell me more.
in the first movie.
Yeah, I was like literally 10 at the time, I think. So
I mean, like odds put it at the Return of the King game, just because I think that's the movie with the most armies.
yeah, I think it might have been Return of the King. So yeah.
I'm pretty happy with this tier list, possibly with the exception of Jedi Outcast.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
none of us have played it, so we can't rate it.
I don't know what Jedi Outcast even is. I've never even heard of that.
That's why.
I thought
it's like
that's
early
what-
2000s.
It's Jedi Fallen Order.
Ah.
That's it.
Oh.
I just don't think I'd like it. Mostly.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
go
can't
play
really
it, and then we
say
can go
much
back and change it.
because I've never actually played it. But
Go play it, and we can change it after.
everything
but not
everything
before.
else I think has landed on a pretty satisfying position.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that the original Battlefront got so high, but
I think
Yeah,
it's
so am
very
I.
good. It's very almost as good as Star Wars Battlefront 2 to me.
yeah, I
Star
haven't played that in
Battlefront 2
so
having
long.
more
Though.
content.
Again, I'm gonna get lambasted for this, but I think they're both kind of overrated. Just going back and playing them, I do think
It's completely
so
nostalgic.
good.
It's completely nostalgia factor for me.
yeah.
Mhm.
But it's
think it
how
is
much
for a
I
lot of
enjoyed
people.
playing it. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, I feel like I'm spoiled because like new games are so smooth and they're so visually appealing, and
Yeah.
all this other stuff.
That's why I haven't tried like Jedi Knight, Outcast, or whatever. Those
It's
ones.
like- it's like how-
it's the same. Go
it-
ahead.
Sorry, it's like how everyone says Morrowind is like, oh, the best Elder Scrolls or whatever, and then I go back and play and I'm like, this is a clunky, like impossible to follow piece of crap.
Yeah.
You need a
pretty
coach
sure-
to play
Yeah.
that
I'm pretty
game.
sure everyone who says Morrowind is the best, maybe they
Is
just don't
60 years
like
old.
maybe they just don't like what the new games are like or something.
They are
But
very different.
I think you're just you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong.
I mean, you can have opinions.
No, you can't.
That's all this
Yeah,
is.
No, they're wrong.
Like I feel like like every single one of these people. Like I feel like every single one of these people, like all the Elder Scrolls, like people I ever see talking is like, oh well, the oldest one I ever played is the best one.
Yeah. The
Just
first one I
automatically.
played is the best because
Like
I
first
was the
one I played was
youngest.
Morrowind, and that one was the best one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm kind of happy Fallen Order ended up as high as it
I wanted
did.
just like a dumbed down version of Daggerfall.
Wait, where's the Fallen Order? I thought we
It's at
didn't
the
rank
top.
it.
Fallen Order's at the very top.
Oh, Fallen Order is the new one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confusing it with what's the other one we were talking about? The 2000
Jedi
one?
Knight.
Jedi Knight. Okay, I got
Jedi
those
Knight.
confused. Okay.
That came around. That's the same time frame as like Knights of the Old Republic. I think.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so I'm glad that it was not like haha old game best because I was a kid and enjoyed life more. and then at that stage of my life.
Well, to be fair,
you were the sole arbiter of where Fallen Order landed.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So like, you can't really be like happy about where it landed because you're the full decider of where it landed.
Exactly. Well, no, I'm saying I'm happy that I enjoyed a new game, new Star
What you're
Wars.
saying. I thought you meant in the context of the tier list. Okay.
I
sorry.
want to enjoy a new Star Wars game. I just haven't yet.
Try it out. It's probably on sale now that the second one's coming out.
Enjoying a new Star Wars game.
No,
I
I'm saying
haven't
try
played
the Fallen Order.
I have to finish Mass Effect, The Witcher 3.
Don't put
and
The
The
Witcher
Last
3 is
of
too
Us.
long. If you're strapped for time, The Witcher 3 is too long. sorry.
Now you're gonna get lambasted.
I'm a great proponent of The Witcher 3, but it's like a minimum 60-hour game.
Yeah, and
I
also don't play
it's-
Assassin's Creed Valhalla because it's bad,
Oh.
and it's
Aw.
also like 80 hours. So,
Yeah.
but I will finish it. I will finish it. I swear I will. I'm not capping. I don't know why.
It's
I
just
don't know.
I'm not gonna go to bed feeling good if all I do is if all I do for like the time I have available to play a video game is lose to a boss.
But can't you just play it on easy?
RG could beat it on easy.
Is there are there difficulty modes?
Yeah,
For
I assume.
Fallen
It's a mo-
Order?
it's a
Absolutely,
modern game.
absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's no difficulty modes for Souls games.
Are there
I know
not?
that. No,
Well,
there's
maybe
no
that's
difficulty modes.
maybe that's why I enjoyed it, because it was more lower barrier of entry.
Is
Mhm.
there
I played
difficulties
on-
for Elden Ring?
No.
There's maybe
Huh.
can't you equip items or something that give you like a
You
big
can
advantage?
equip items that give you an advantage like in any game, and like people
But I
in
thought
the
like there's
Souls
some like
community will be like using this build as easy mode or whatever.
yeah.
but,
I
like-
thought there was ways to
But,
cheese
like,
it.
there's no like there's ways to like cheese it or make things easier for yourself, but like you can't just like start a game on easy mode. You still have to beat the first boss at regular difficulty.
Okay,
Yeah.
well I've never done it.
I
Yeah.
remember trying a Souls game, and then I was like, "Oh, this is impossible."
Yeah.
For me. So, it's a good-
Yeah, you gotta enjoy the process of improving in those sorts of
Mhm.
games, and if you don't, then it's not the game for you, and that's
yeah,
okay.
I don't. It like yeah. I'd rather just like play through the game
Yeah.
and feel good about myself.
Mhm.
Mm.
If I want to feel bad, I
Like,
play both two-player
I
games.
want to play. I want my single player games to be a power fantasy.
Uh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
If I wanted to feel bad, I'd play League of Legends.
All right. Are we done with the tier?
I'd play multiplayer.
I believe so. I
games.
think this is final.
Yeah.
Okay.
Force
I-
Unleashed
It's
2
kinda
for
like-
F.
I have a couple corrections.
Oh boy, I don't
Yeah.
have any.
RJ was saying that octopuses have round heads, and I was just sort of skeptical that that's true of all squids and all octopi, basically. That a round head guarantees octopus. It was when we were talking about Squidward.
Mhm.
And I was obviously there is a large majority of squids that have like pointier heads,
Yeah.
and octopi that have round heads, but there are exceptions, like I suspected. The bobtail squid has a round head, and the blanket octopus has a more pointy, coned head. So round heads and pointy heads don't guarantee squids or octopi. The bigger difference, at least from the very little research I did, is kind of that octopus have 8 tentacles and squids have like 8 arms and
Mhm.
2 tentacles. So they kind of have 10 total appendages or whatever.
They also, I think that they move significantly differently.
Yeah.
Like squids move ass forward. I think largely, and like I mean, I think that's what I think octopuses do that too, but I think octopuses swim less than squids.
So
I could be wrong.
yeah, I should have done more research than this, but I basically was just like, aha, there are. Okay, that's all the research I need to do.
What was the octopus called?
The blanket octopus, and the squid with a round head is the bobtail squid. It's very tiny.
Yeah,
The bobtail
the
squid.
blonde how yeah.
I think,
It's kind of cone-ish, yeah.
yeah.
On the octopus, that's a funky looking. The weirdest thing about the blanket octopus is that it doesn't really. have tentacles.
Yeah, it's got like a connected, like weird webbing type thing.
Yeah, it's a fucking blanket.
Does it
Yeah.
have? Does the bobtail have a tail?
I'll
No.
go back to the
The
screen.
bobtail does not have a
Lies.
tail.
Oh, that-
Because the tail has been bobbed.
Yeah,
Is that what?
it's been bobbed. That's the blanket octopus. The
I mean,
blanket,
a bobtail cat has a very short tail, right?
and this is the
I think.
bobtail
Are
squid.
you talking about a bobcat? Not a. It's not a
Yeah,
bobtailed
bobcat.
cat. It's a bobcat,
Maybe there's a bobtail.
and they're all just
Yeah.
named Bob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the reason.
That's
But
the
I think it's
reason.
bobtailed because it doesn't because it's a squid that doesn't have like the tail part,
What?
Yeah.
Do any of them
the kind of tail.
have tails?
Well, they
I
don't really have a tail, but it's missing the like big triangle.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll let it slide this time.
yeah.
You scientists, you.
Mhm.
And the
I don't-
other one, we were talking. It was funny. We did the Sporkle quiz of movie posters, and for one of them,
Uh-huh.
someone guessed Clockwork Orange.
Oh, I
And-
thought everything was Clockwork Orange, and I was wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like independently, I made a joke of like, when we were doing the cringe of like the movie where the guy's eyes were pried open, and with I didn't realize it at the
That's
time, but
Clockwork
that is
Orange.
Clockwork
That's
Orange.
Clockwork Orange?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a weird coincidence.
I incepted it into your brain.
Yeah,
Less of a correction and more of a thought
uh-huh.
is that
No, it's not allowed.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this is correction.
You have to save that
sorry.
for next time.
Yeah, you have to save that for the thoughts segment.
in the first like compilation of the like pickup lines thing.
How dare you make me think about that again?
I noticed that there's like they kind of like cut almost like they would like say the line to the girls and then it would cut to the next person saying the line.
Mhm.
And they did that multiple times. I do wonder if they like said that line to some like random girls and then like cut and then they were like, okay, listen, here's $5. I need you to act like that line worked on you, or something like that. Keep talking to me. I'm just filming a video.
Yeah, like explain. The
Please
whole
don't
thing.
sue me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that it just feels like the most sensible explanation. It's so much more sensible than
them reacting
some-
positively.
Yeah, than them reacting positively and continuing to interact with these these
Weirdos.
guys.
Yeah,
You know what I bet they did? I bet when they're just like the scene, the content that was cut immediately before, like, oh, here's my number, like, call me, or I'm gonna go get a coffee. Do you want to come? Before that, they talk about how many subscribers they have on YouTube, and that's what seals the deal.
I don't think they have enough subscribers on YouTube
I
to
think
seal
they
the
do.
deal.
I think they do.
I can't remember. I only remember checking the
They
other
don't.
guy who had like 3K.
Would like to
and
believe that they
3K
don't.
3K is definitely not enough. I
Yeah.
bet those guys.
I don't know. That's
they had
like
a higher production
higher than I
quality,
can count.
So
On
they
one
might
hand.
have had more. My guess is they had in between 100K and 10K, like somewhere in that range.
No, hope not. That doesn't sound good.
I bet
I
we
don't
could
like
I
check.
that.
don't know.
idea of
Based on our results, people like watching that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. Keep stalling. Stall.
I don't
Stall.
really
That
don't
can be-
like
that
them
can be a
having
correction
more
for next time.
subscribers than the population of Ann Arbor.
Nice.
That's
Wait,
horrible.
How much is the population of Ann Arbor?
Somewhere south of 100,000.
Is it really? I thought it was over 100K.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So you would know more
I'm
than
pretty
I
sure
would.
only Grand Rapids and Detroit are in the
Oh, okay.
6 figures.
He had the guy who was talking to the paramedics had twice as many subscribers as these
Mhm.
pickup rap lyric guys. They only have
Thank
1.5 thousand. Oh, and that video only has 4.8K. Wow.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I guess that's a positive thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's still too many, but
Oh, all
I
right.
disagree with
Positive
the
number. It's too
concept.
many.
Are we doing recommendations, or have we axed that now? Or we just
I still got my vocab but I didn't make it thematic to Star Wars, unfortunately.
Mhm.
okay? So we're not axing it yet.
I wrote it on the whiteboard, but it's Hikata or Koei are the two readings. And it's just light.
Okay. Well,
Honestly, I did forget until we started talking about corrections, and I'm like, I gotta go open up my vocab words and pick the first word I see that I haven't covered yet. So here we
Yeah.
are, light.
all right.
I don't know if this is the thing you'd use for lightsabers, so I'm gonna say it's tangentially related.
Yeah. I guess listen to Google by Stylo G. You're making hip hop artist. Pretty dope song. That's all I have to
definitely,
say.
I've
There's more Jada
definitely
Kingdom.
like heard and thought of way better facts than this. And every single time I fail to write them down, I'm unable to grasp at them when I'm like trying to remember them.
Mhm.
That do be how brains work.
So I will just leave you with that. By weight, chickens are like 70% of all the birds in the world by weight,
Oh yeah. There's a trivia
which is
question.
not surprising at all.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Like at first I thought, oh, like chickens are 70% of all birds, which is like almost like is unbelievable, but like within the believable spectrum, and that would be a really cool and interesting fact. But no, like this fat bird that we breed the shit out of so that we can eat it at insane scales
Yeah.
is accounts for a massive like weight portion of like genus that's like, or is it a family? A family.
It's one of those
Yeah.
Or
I remember we had like
Yeah.
a family trivia thing where it was like, what's the most populous bird? And there was like 3 teams, and none of us got that it was chicken, and we all felt
Yeah.
like complete
Oof.
idiots.
Yeah,
This was like ages ago when I was like
but like
visiting England as a kid.
most birds are very light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
tiny.
like,
like-
of course, chickens are like a huge percentage of the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
like
breed them exclusively to be fat. It's almost surprising that they're only 70% of bird weight.
Well, like we breed a lot of turkeys and they're bigger, right? So,
Yeah, turkeys
That's
too.
true. That's
yeah.
true.
So turkeys are
breed
probably another like
them
15%.
nearly as much as
Yeah. Yeah.
Chicken and turkeys probably together
Or
are
like,
like 90 plus
yeah.
easy.
Slaps
Oh.
chicken. You can fit so many bluebirds in here. In this
Yeah.
bad
Yeah.
boy.
All right. Well, this was a fun episode. We'll be
And we
back.
definitely went long
Yeah.
because we were rusty.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
with the cutting stuff out, maybe not. Who knows? There wasn't anything
Yeah.
to like big to cut out, but we have a lot of dead air usually. So
Yeah, we got that. We got that whole
very dead air.
Star Wars game segment.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for anyone who watched if you did, and like, subscribe, all that jazz, I suppose. And we still don't have a sign off. So bye.
Never. We will never have a sign off.